was purchased in 2003 by the Harpers, and they came to the area initially to as foresters looking for farm forestry land, and they bought Canard for that, and then they have got an opportunity to buy Fairlight. They actually took New Zealand red deer to Canada about 40 years ago now, I guess, and they've got their own red deer, New Zealand red deer stud in Canada. Yes, they just wanted to be a productive, good, high quality farm, and luckily I was employed. Right. So there's another farm involved as well, and I managed to be the overall manager of it, and basically the rules were a third sheep, a third cattle and a third deer. I was informed that it had to be red deer, and I wasn't allowed to use wapiti or any terminal size. They wanted to get red deer to express their potential, and it's proven a pretty sound sort of thing. And we've increased growth rates and stock numbers and fawning percentages, and yeah, things are headed in the right direction. I still see a bit of potential there yet.
You have joined an advance party looking to push things a bit further. What was your motivation?
I think firstly it was around benchmarking to see where we're at. Haven't got a full handle on that yet, but yeah, learning from other farmers, seeing what other farmers are doing, and yeah, just helping other farmers if I can.
And you reckon you're kind of stuck on the same weight for the past 3 seasons. So tell me how you're going to go about tackling that and seeing if you can keep shifting that benchmark.
Trying to bring the average fawning date forward. Better feeding, pre-weaning and post-weaning, and using the genetics to their full potential. There's still room in the genetics, plenty of room. The deer improvement genetics we're using are making quite a large difference, and we can use them a bit smarter, I think. We've been pretty lucky with animal health. I don't know whether there's subclinical issues going on, but our death rate's less than 1%. Continuously. And the fawns have been drenched twice so far. I don't use any Vax. He's got a very, very low incidence of Yonis. I think the death rate reflects that. Yep. But there could be subclinical stuff happening, and we've got to keep a pretty sharp eye on it and keep our finger on the pulse. There's things you can put in place to grow the deer better, whether it's earlier fawning, better feeding. 10k body weight at the same at kill date, if you like, is only 40 grams over 250 growing days. Or it's all achievable if we get the optimum.
You're sort of quite revved up now. Are there any sort of particular strategies you're putting in place this coming season?
Stocking rate is quite high. I actually thought at 8 stock units for 3/4 of the property being hill country. Yeah. Just with stock integrating using cattle and cattle to create better pastures, and so it won't be upping the stocking rate. We'll be growing more feed if we can.
So it's not necessarily a lot of pouring a lot more inputs in. It's just
fertility in the hill. I think we can grow. Yeah, there's some of the hill blocks are only stocked at 2.5 hinds per, and the developed stuff's at sort of 4. So there's potential out there. Yeah, I think if we get the fertility right, though, we can. Within that, the native grasses or the better quality grasses will start to come into their own. Yep. And if the fertility is lifted, the brown top and if we get the pH and the phosphate and the sulphur right, well, the poorer grasses hopefully will be less dominant, and we could, oversowing and stuff could become more, improve the pastures that way. But the tussocks to me are a very important part of it's pretty exposed hill country, and I'm keen to keep them. Okay. Hopefully the advance party is going to come into their own today and tell me how I can improve.
Right, so it'll be interesting to get some of the feedback from the session that's on now.
Absolutely looking forward to it.
Yeah,
absolutely looking forward to it.